A young man is about to be born, and he speaks to God and says, God, you have prepared me for this life as a form. And I know about the other forms, but how will they know me? God laughs. How will they know you? I give them eyes, just like I give you eyes, so you will know them. I give them all the senses that's required. What is there to know? Being there is just knowing. Experiencing is just knowing. How do we know each other? Do we have to give each other names, titles, descriptions, stories? How do we know each other? What if they ask me questions, God? What if they use their vocal sense, their verbal sense, and ask me questions about who I am, where I came from, what's my purpose? You know, I've watched the screen, God. That's what they say, that's what they do. Again, God laughs and says, strange species, that human. They seem to have to justify everything. They have to justify where they are, who they are, where they're going, what their purpose is. I want to know who this one is that they're justifying to, says God. I don't expect any justification. The justification I need, says God to the young man, is that you exist and that you're free and able to be as that what you are. So what am I, God, before I go? You see, you need justification to tell me what you are. The whole idea is to be exactly what you are. And that you don't have to go around telling each other stories, proving, justifying, identifying. What's the point, you see? You think this life is a punishment, is a lesson, is a divisionistic way so that you all confront each other and decide who is at the top and who is at the bottom? Absolute nonsense, says God. But that's what the human species does. That's your choice, you see. That's what you've chosen to do. So what is the best thing? How can I interact? God says you don't have to do anything to interact. You don't have to speak your name. The animals, they don't meet each other in the woods and say, hello, I'm rabbit. Can I play with you, tortoise? Why are you here, tortoise? Why are you in my bit of the forest, tortoise? Why are you so slow, tortoise? Why do you jump, rabbit? They keep themselves to themselves. They don't need to have these senses to justify. The senses are to experience the nature and the love that is your reward for taking ownership of a very short and temporary life in this body. And you think it's a double punishment, is that right, young man? You think it's a double punishment? The punishment that you're going to have to, learn to love yourself as a body and then die. First punishment. Second punishment is that you cannot learn to love unless you justify what your love is and what your learning is. I'm not that cruel, says God. But the minute you step into that womb, there's no way I can help you. I can send down Jesus again. I can send down angels and guardians. I can send down synchronicities. I can send down messages. I can send down anything you like, but I cannot confront your own ego that will be born through this justification process, this identification process, these titles that these humans want to give each other for status, for power, for glory, for recognition. Don't believe what they say, son. Don't believe you're doing it for me. You don't have to do anything for me. You just have to be as what you are now. You don't have to justify to me, and I'm God. How? Why do you justify? Everything they do is justification. Can't go there unless you tell you, justify this, justify that. I want to go to university. Justify your qualifications. Justify who you are. Justify your colour. Justify where you come from. Justify what you're going to do. Justify your aims, your objectives, your methodologies. Justify where you live. Justify what you're going to do to change the world. My world, says God. If you want to call it a world, it's mine. Nature will change it. My nature will change it. But it won't be changed for any purpose or any method. It will change as it is. Do you know what that means, son? As it is means it's not going to change. No, it will change. As it is means it will change. In whatever way it changes, it will change. We're not here to control this universal blossoming. We're not even here to control nature. We're not even here to control our bodies. We're not even here to control each other. But you will have to experience this, my young man. All you need to know is that you exist. What other human being needs to know you exist through a verbal meeting? A verbal meeting can be, thank you. Thank you for meeting. But the human verbal meeting is, hello, my name is this, I am that, I have to do this, I'm going here to do this, and I hope you accept me for what I am, and if you don't, we can't meet. We can't meet until we, strip down the identifications, the titles, the position, the colour, the sex. Nonsense, says God. Utter nonsense. But it's up to you, son. You'll not escape the wrath of ego. You'll not escape your parents giving you a name. You'll not escape the government giving you a title, be it the title of Mr. or the title of homeless or the title of ambassador. All these names and words are verbal sounds from my heartbeat, says God. The sound of the heartbeat is um, um. What else do you need to talk about? Turn around, be yourself, be original. Don't be anything other than that. Whatever arises is temporary. If you can confront a non-justification world with yourself, with others, why do you have to justify yourself in the mirror? Oh, you look good today. Why do you have to justify? Just accept life as it is. No one can do it, son. It's not a test, it's not a game, it's just the ego wants to dominate. It wants to overpower the I. That I am, that's your name, I am. That's all you need to speak. I am. But that damn ego will question you. I am what? It will say, you are what? And it won't let you go. Because you're weak, you're lazy, you're young, you're vulnerable, you're naive. It won't let you go until it says, copy me, young man. Repeat after me. I am a boy. I am this boy. I am this boy that now has given a name of Simon. And Simon is a man that will develop and have to have a job and a story and a background and a history and an aim and a method and a practice. And you'll fall into the trap of identification, and what will happen is at the end of your buddy life you'll come and say to me, they got me. And I'll say to you, don't speak. I was watching from the screen. You don't have to justify to me anymore, because you're home. You're home right now, and you'll home when you return. But can you be at home down there? Can you be truly home, 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 without justification? Justification. The mini I. The mini I am the person, I am the name, I am the warrior, I am the joiner, I am the slug, I am the poor, I am the vulnerable, I am the weak, I am the powerful, I am the greedy, I am the desirer, I am the needy. Blurb. Verbal nonsense. I am. What else to know? What else to be? Is there a justification to say I am? But the ego won't let you get away with that. No, you have to tell me your name, or otherwise you cannot get through. Why do you want to go through? Justification means I have to seek because I don't know fully what I am. Move seeking, remove justification, and just be that I am. Who can do it? What can do it? God help me.